Let's talk a little Texas Longhorn football. We got Cody Belair here from On3, and we kind of got to take a look here at Steve Sarkisian. He's going into year 5, and from a recruiting standpoint, Cody, I wanted to ask you, what do you think are the class or classes that have built this, built what Steve Sarkisian has going on at Texas?
Yeah, Josh, this was tough because Sark only has so many recruiting classes under his belt as the head coach at Texas. So really all of them have played a part in their recent playoff runs. But it really came down to 2 years for me, and it would be the 2021 and 2022 cycles. I mean, listen to the NFL talent in this 2021 recruiting class. Byron Murphy, round 1. Xavier Worthy, round 1. Jonathan Brooks, round 2. Jatavian Sanders, round 4. Baron Sorrell, round 4. Gunnar Helm, round 4. Hayden Connor, round 6. Even Keelan Robinson out of the portal was picked in the 5th round. That's 8 draft picks in one recruiting cycle where you signed 27 prospects either out of high school or the portal, and nearly a third of them were not just starters or impact players, but NFL draft selections. That is an incredible job of identifying and developing talent. But even with all that being said, Josh, I still gave the edge to the 2022 recruiting cycle. And hear me out, because this group didn't lack talent either, with guys like Kelvin Banks, round 1, Jaden Blue, round 5, Cameron Williams, round 6, Ryan Watts, round 6, and some other impact players who are likely to be selected in the NFL draft next year in Ethan Burke and DJ Campbell. But most importantly, you signed a quarterback out of the transfer portal that would lead the Longhorns to 2 college football playoff appearances. He was 21-4 in his last 2 seasons as a starter, which would rival Colt McCoy's run in 2008, by the way. He was a 2024 semifinalist for the Maxwell Award, the Davey O'Brien Award, and a top 10 finalist for the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award. And he was a 7th round pick, but that's Quinn Ewers himself. The most important thing I want to hammer on in this, Josh, though, is that this class committed to Coach Sark in the University of Texas after Sark's first season. Josh, do you remember what their record was that year? It was 5-7. This class had every right not to come together or work out the way it did, but it ended up being the best recruiting class, in my opinion, because it laid the foundation for Texas's 2 playoff runs.
So when you look back at Texas and what they've done on the recruiting trail, how much do you credit NIL? Because we talk about, everybody knows they're swinging some of the biggest NIL in the business right now. But also, when you talk about that many draft picks, how much credit goes to the off-field evals that Texas does?
Oh, it's paramount. Because you can have all the NIL money in the world, but if you're throwing it at the wrong prospects, it doesn't matter. So I think you have to give credit not only to the evaluators in that building, but the coaches on that staff that were tasked with developing the talent and having it reach its full potential.
All right, Texas fans, talk to Cody and I. Do you agree? Was that the most influential class? What do you think was the best class that Steve Sarkisian has signed since being in Austin? Let us know.